The Good Deposits. Insights for the Divine Exploration of Hidden Treasures in Every Entrepreneur. Part 8 of the Good Deposits series. Written by Daniel Eremisele. Chapter 8. Building What Will Outlive You. A good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. Proverbs 13:22, NKJV. Introduction. Many people measure success by what they achieved during their lifetime. God often measures success by what continues after they are gone. History remembers people not because they accumulated wealth, but because they built something that continued serving others long after they had departed. Nations are shaped by visionary builders. Communities are transformed by people who think beyond the present generation. The greatest question is not, what have I accomplished? But, what will remain because I lived? Every vision should eventually grow beyond depending on one individual. Whether God has called you to business, ministry, education, publishing, agriculture, or community development, your assignment should become strong enough to continue serving others even when you are no longer present. This chapter explores how to build work that has permanence instead of temporary success. Think beyond today's results. Short-term thinking produces temporary results. When think short-term, you limit your ability to go beyond yourself instead of building legacies. Posterity is God's pattern. When God called Abraham, he spoke to him about his descendants. That's posterity. Long-term thinking produces lasting influence. Abel is an example of how one can still be speaking long after his death. That's influence. Many people spend their lives solving today's problems without preparing for tomorrow's opportunities. Wise builders always think ahead. Thinking ahead puts a generation ahead of others. When planting an orchard, the farmer knows he may not enjoy every harvest himself. Yet he plants because future generations will benefit. That's the secret to a lasting success. Likewise, every meaningful vision requires long-range thinking. Think generational. That will make the difference between you and your contemporaries. Ask yourself, will this still be useful 20 years from now? Can someone continue this work after me? Am I creating something that improves with time? These questions move your thinking from immediate achievement to enduring significance. Build principles before projects. Projects can succeed or fail, but principles endure, because they are a foundation that holds the building together. Every lasting organization is built upon clear values rather than temporary enthusiasm. When you build with integrity, your work or business will outlive you. When you live life with honesty, you create a generational pattern for your children and your children's children. Respect is key to earning reputation in your community and among your peers. Consistency, compassion, accountability. These become the foundation that keeps any vision strong through changing seasons. Without clear principles, success becomes difficult to sustain. People may admire impressive buildings, but strong foundations are what keep them standing. Create order. Confusion wastes energy. Order creates progress. God is a God of order. Everything He created follows patterns, seasons, and structure. Whether leading a family, managing a business, writing books, or serving in ministry, order increases effectiveness. Organize your work. Document important ideas. Develop clear processes. Keep accurate records. Review your progress regularly. Order transforms scattered effort into consistent progress. Protect your reputation. Opportunities often come because of reputation. Reputation cannot be purchased. It is earned over time. People remember reliability. They remember honesty. They remember promises that were kept. One careless decision can damage what took years to build. Protect your name carefully. When people trust your character, they become confident in your work. A respected reputation opens doors that money cannot buy. Learn to delegate. Many people become exhausted because they try to do everything themselves. Healthy growth requires shared responsibility. Delegation is not abandoning responsibility. It is developing confidence in others. Teach clearly. Communicate expectations. Allow people to grow. Accept that others may complete tasks differently while still achieving excellent results. A leader who refuses to delegate eventually limits the growth of the entire vision. Prepare successes. Every assignment should prepare another person to continue the work. Great leaders think beyond themselves. They identify potential. They encourage growth. They share responsibility. They celebrate the progress of others. Preparing successes is one of the greatest acts of wisdom because it protects the future of the vision. The strongest institutions survive because leadership continues from one generation to another. Leave more than possessions. Material wealth has value, but wisdom has greater value. Money can be spent, property can be lost, all these things are temporary, and Paul wrote to the Corinthians Christians that everything we see in the natural are temporary. The word temporary means subject to change. All materials things are subject to change. Knowledge can transform generations. Wisdom will live forever in the heart and cannot be taken away from you or your children. Knowledge is the most valuable asset you can transfer to someone you really care about. So teach your children knowledge and impact your wisdom and experience to them. It will take them where money cannot. It will take them where connection cannot. Write your experiences and transfer your skills and knowledge. They are valuable than material possessions. Record lessons learned. Share both victories and failures. Your experiences may save someone years of unnecessary struggle. The richest inheritance you can leave is understanding. Measure life differently. Society often measures success by income, popularity, or possessions. God measures differently. He values obedience. He values integrity. He values compassion. He values perseverance. At the end of life, very few people wish they had owned more things. Most wish they had loved more deeply, served more faithfully, and invested more intentionally in people. Choose the measurements that matter most. A life that continues speaking. Many voices become silent when life ends. Some voices continue speaking. A truthful book continues teaching. A righteous family continues honoring God. A well-built organization continues serving. A trained generation continues leading. This is the highest expression of purposeful living. Your assignment is not simply to complete a task. Your assignment is to begin something that continues blessing others. Chapter summary. God calls His people to become builders rather than merely achievers. Lasting impact comes from establishing strong foundations, creating order, protecting integrity, preparing successes, and investing in principles that endure. A meaningful life is measured not only by personal accomplishments but by what continues serving others after we are gone. Choose to build carefully. Choose to think beyond yourself. Choose to create something worthy of future generations. Reflection questions. What am I building that will continue after my lifetime? Which values form the foundation of my work? Am I preparing others to continue what I have started? What kind of reputation am I building every day? How can I leave wisdom as well as material inheritance? Personal declaration. Lord, help me to become a wise builder. Give me the vision to think beyond today and the discipline to establish work that will honor you for generations. May my decisions create lasting value, my character remain strong, and my life leave an inheritance of wisdom, integrity, and hope. Let everything I build become a testimony of your faithfulness and a blessing to those who follow after me. Amen. Thank you for reading and listening to The Good Deposits, Part 8 of the series. We sincerely appreciate the time you have spent with us. We look forward to connecting with you again. Until then, remain blessed, continue exploring the treasures God has placed within you, and remember to listen to our other inspirational materials. We would be grateful to receive your feedback and hear how this audiobook has blessed, encouraged, or transformed your life.